The January transfer window is open and we have just over $10 million to spend. And I know what you're all thinking, that's not a lot. But if you go through the Replicating Ranieri playlist, you will see that for this series, that is an insane amount of money. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 5th episode of Replicating Ranieri with Freiburg, where today I just have to apologise because I haven't been as consistent as I normally am with uploading, and that's because this week for me has just been really busy. So I apologise that there wasn't a video yesterday and a couple of days before that, and you know, even the video that I uploaded in between those 2 days was a wee teaser for the new series, which I'm still trying to work out which one to do, but I really appreciate everyone letting me know down in the comments what they prefer. But again, I'm going to ask you guys to let me know what you want down in the comments, because I have been thinking for a wee while to reduce the amount of videos I've been uploading from 7 a week, well, 7-ish, give or take, you know, this week wasn't a great one, down to 5. And I feel like that would just be a little bit more manageable. Not that I'm finding 7 videos too hard often. I'm actually well ahead of recording. But unfortunately, I went away for the weekend, so I had, you know, had to use my pre-recorded stuff for those days, and now it's kind of bit me in the butt a bit much. But that's all right. So definitely let me know down in the comments if you would prefer to move to 5 videos a week. It might be easier for you guys to catch up with, might be easier for you guys to manage, and it would certainly be easier for me. But again, I say I'm really fine with uploading 7 videos a week, but it's just whether or not you guys would be, you know, just as engaged for 5 videos a week. But that's enough rambling. Oh, actually, no, that's not enough rambling. Also, let me know what time you want me to upload those videos. Currently, I upload at 8:30 p.m. New Zealand time, so that's 9:30 a.m. UK time. I think that's around the time I try and get them up. But if you want it any other time, let me know down in the comment section below. But I think this time works pretty well for everyone. But let's jump into the video. That's enough admin. Since last time out, this has been what has happened. We've only played 2 games. One of them was friendly. It's not exactly my proudest simulation off camera, but it's what we have, and I feel like going back in early now is almost a good thing, because it helps us line up a lot of really good games until the end of the season, assuming they simulate about 5 games in between those. So yes, that game was a draw, and we are still, you're not doing too well in the league, down in 12th. I can't say that this is going to be ending the series with a bang if it does end up being the last season, but we're going to do our best to claw our way back up the table, and it could be this squad that does it. This is the team that we're going with for the game against Hamburg, and let's jump straight into it, because I have been talking for plenty of time, and I think you guys are ready to see some Football Manager. If you compare the 2 squads in the you know, on paper comparison thing, couldn't even get those words out. It's been a few days since I recorded properly, guys. Cut me some slack. They seem very similar. If anything, I reckon R1 looks a little bit better, but I'm not sure where they are placed on the table. But right now, we are on the attack, so that could be a very good, promising sign early on. Rolf on the ball, playing it to Adama. Suarez back to Adama. We're knocking it around with a lot of confidence in their third, and we're still knocking it around very well. And eventually a ball goes into the middle, which leads to the first goal of the episode, and the first goal of the game for Carlos Suarez. And that was an amazing move. Some really good tiki-taka play there. Okay, I think that's the best football we've ever played. That's probably the best goal I've seen for us in the entire series, potentially. No, that's not going to go down as goal of the year for Football Manager, but God, that was awesome. I would have loved to have watched that in 3D. Gosh, I'm always talking down to 2D, aren't I? I love 2D. I always say that afterwards. Oh, I don't love 2D when they score straight after we score the best goal of the entire series, in my opinion. Gosh, that's so annoying, and it's from a corner as well, We'll take a look at the replay. We try and clear it out. This terrible clearance comes straight to him. I mean, the player on the post maybe should have stayed there, but you can't blame the goalkeeper, as I have been doing for quite some time now. They are just a place below us, so we do need to make sure that we are getting all 3 points today. And we are, kind of on track to doing that. I feel like we're the better side, but, I mean, giving away goals like that isn't helping anything at all. So we are back on the attack now, and hopefully we can create our own opportunity after they scored the goal just before. Suarez in the right area, playing it back to Adama Traore, but his shots get blocked quite easily, but he plays it back in, and Taskin is at the far post, able to nod it into the back of the net. Adama Traore with his first goal contribution for the club, I believe. It's been quite a few days since I touched this save, so, I mean, I don't really remember, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't done much. Very good run from Taskin, and he is proving to be an absolute wonder kid, and we are back on top, where I personally think we deserve to be. But they're on the corner again, but we hit it out this time. Please don't whip in a good ball. Please don't whip in it. Oh, my goodness. How we've let them go back onto 2-2 from 2 corners twice is just beyond me. Oh, for goodness sake, this is too high scoring. We don't need this. I don't need this in my life, honestly. It's too entertaining of a game. I've already been rambling for ages. I don't need any more footage in this video. If there was going to be a time to have a bland game, it would ideally be now. But we're not having that, and I mean, I'm kind of complaining, but I'm not really complaining, am I? They go for a crack there. Goes just past the post, but now it does look like they are the team in control. 50% possession though, but they're definitely cracking a few more shots at us. Hopefully they don't come up with too many more chances before the end of the half. Another corner for them, but it does end up with a chance for us. Suarez running down the line, cuts inside and puts it into the back of the net. How we have seen 5 goals in this game is absolutely beyond me, but I'm not complaining when we are 3-2 up. Surely we don't concede from a corner now. Great ball from Adama Traore, but at the end of the day, let's not take anything away from Suarez, because that is all him, dancing around the defenders. Actually, might have been a bit of help from the goalkeeper as well. At least it wasn't on our end, and no, that's our end, if you guys were looking at my mouse. My mistake. But we're not going to complain. We take what we can get, and going into halftime, we are 2-0 up. Hopefully we can continue that in the second. Almost died there. Sorry about that, guys. But we're having an opportunity again, but they've snagged the ball just before half-time. It looks like we could be creating another opportunity for ourselves, but we did lose it there. So, I mean, it's definitely their chance, isn't it? Don't score, thank goodness. Goes well wide. Didn't even need to see that opportunity. Football Manager, why are you even scaring me like that? Hopefully we keep it up in the second half. Maybe could get a wee bit more dominant. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent out there, and let's jump straight back into the game. 64 minutes gone past, and so far it's been a very bland second half, which I'm not complaining about, considering the fact that they are only a goal behind us, and it's continued in that reign, despite the fact that that was a very, very stupid highlight that we didn't need to see. So, didn't really trouble the goalkeeper at all from that kind of range, but we are going to make the first substitution of the game. And who's it going to be? Gosh, I honestly don't remember who half of these players are. I do remember who you are. You're a central midfielder. I'm sure of it. Yep, he can play in that position. He's that French guy that we brought in on loan, who we haven't really played. But he's got an option to buy. If he impresses, maybe the club will decide that he's good enough to stay permanently after I leave next year. Maybe the series as a whole, who knows? Well, actually, I'm pretty certain that this is the last season. Gosh, I keep teasing it, but I really have no idea. Suarez has another opportunity, but it goes out for a corner. The goalkeeper being a bit better than the last time. Gosh, I'm out for like 3 days, and I'm terrible at talking all over again. To be fair, I've always been pretty terrible at talking, so not a lot's changed, actually. That's quite refreshing for you guys. They have a goal there, but unfortunately for them, they're offside. And again, 2D, you can't see anything, but I'm not complaining. I'm trusting the linesman on this one. We have a chance from a free kick, but that does not trouble the goalkeeper at all. And I'm tempted to make a substitution, but no one seems too bad on the pitch, and no one seems too tired. I'm going to actually straight away disagree with that. Pearson doesn't look like he's had the best game of all time. Unfortunately, I think our normal captain is suspended, I want to say. I actually have no idea. So we're just going to roll with it. Pearson can stay on the pitch for now. Now we're seeing one of those stupid highlights that we weren't going to see before. Watch us score from it and me eat my words, because we haven't actually made a tactical change. Normally it only happens if it is a tactical change. Maybe it is a real opportunity. Taskin on the ball, playing it out. No, this doesn't seem like an opportunity to me. Actually, could be for them. Now I'm actually getting a little bit nervous. If this isn't... it's not a chance. I'm trying to cut down the video because I did a bunch of rambling at the start of it. And of course they give us another chance now. Could we just call the full-time whistle? Well, this is going to be 26 minutes at this rate. I can't be bothered with another 26-minute video. Do you know how long that took to render? So long. Suarez, in on goal. Shoots wide. Don't show me it then. I'm tempted to put it on key highlight. Oh, it is on key highlight. Onto commentary only. Only? Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm terrible at speaking. I apologise. Maybe it would be better if I just skipped to the end of it so you guys don't have to deal with it. But with only a couple of minutes left, I feel like you guys will be a little bit mad at me if I do that. 3 minutes of additional time. Come on, don't give us any chances. Don't give us any chances. Even if it's our chance, I don't care. It is our chance. We clear it out. Suarez on the ball. I mean, if we score, I'll take it. But if not, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed with your football manager. Not going to lie. Suarez loses the ball there, and now it looks like they are on the counter-attack. Come on. Don't make me think I should have gone defensive. No, we make a tackle. That's good. And the left back's on the ball, playing it up to Pearson. Rolf playing it back to our centre back. Gosh, could have started the highlight here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we've kind of covered. Oh no. Oh, good save. That was terrible commentary. Again, just need to get back into the swing of things, guys. I apologise. Gosh, my voice went there as I finished the apologise. So if you didn't hear that, I did actually say that. I think I just had some minor voice box impairment for a second there. Adama, play it to Suarez. Okay, could have gone the third assist and an even better win, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. 3 points is 3 points for this squad. It's exactly what we need, and we jump straight into the transfer window, and hopefully we can make some transfers before our game against Augsburg, the only team that I have managed that we haven't covered a game of since the start of the season. Last time we met them, if memory serves me right, I want to say we lost, but I actually don't think we've played them. No, we have. It was the first game. I did cover it. Now I feel less enthusiastic about covering it, but either way, that's okay. You guys can deal with it. Gosh damn it, I said either way. I thought I was trying to get better at that. So a managerial derby is around the corner now. Our former side, as I said before, Augsburg, is our opposition, and is today a very special day because it is a debut for this man out on the left, Sigurdsson, who is in on loan from Bournemouth. Don't mind that at all, and he looks like a very good central attacking midfielder who can definitely play out on the left central midfield or even out on the wings. Probably won't use him as a striker, but I guess he could if we were getting really desperate. So this is the team that we're going with. It's exactly the same except for the fact that Tuscan is unfortunately injured, so he will not be participating in this game. Going to hopefully make some more signings as we move through the transfer window, but for now we're jumping straight into this game, and hopefully we can come away with at least a point, because last time we didn't get a single one. It hasn't actually been too many years since we last managed Augsburg, but they have certainly not quite hit the heights that we thought they might after I left, especially with this man who's on the ball. But of course he scores against me. One of my favourite players of this series so far, Mustafa Hakan. He hits an absolute banger, and you have to be careful with him. He's a very good player. He's absolutely incredible, and he can do stuff like that from out of nowhere, and ultimately that is an amazing shot. And after 6 minutes, we're 1 goal down. What place are they this season? They're up in 6th place, so quite a wee while away from us, but I still back us to be able to be competitive in this game. And we have an opportunity to hopefully prove me right there. João Cancelo playing it into Adama, who plays it back, and now we have space to whip a ball into the mixer. He goes himself, but it can't quite find the back of the net. Good save from the goalkeeper. Going to see the corner. Who's whipping it in? It is Fair, and he can't actually get a good ball into the mixer. But you know what? Good opportunity there. Good to see us getting a shot on target. Hopefully we can build on that from now on. But as I was saying before, no, not as I was saying before, I wasn't saying anything at all. There was something I was meant to say, but I actually can't remember it now. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the players in Augsburg. I'll do that in a second. Harkin on the ball, looking for his second goal, or at least second goal contribution of the game, but he doesn't need to be involved for them to put it into the back of the net. Eggestein does manage to do that all by himself. It's a very good hit. I mean, I'll take a look at the replay, but I don't really want to be completely honest with you guys. A pullback that doesn't really work. Eventually a clearance goes straight to him, and a brilliant shot. No chance for our goalkeeper. But we will take a look at the squad. We see Dalberg, who was in our team, Friedel, who was in our team, Harkin, and Arp. So only a couple of players. I've really mixed it up, especially since the start of the season. It was much more similar, I believe, back then. But we are on the ball right now, so we need to focus on that. Terrible pass from Pearson, but either way, we are back on it. Jalcancello now has a little bit of space out wide. He does just get to it. Back to Pearson, who plays it back to Jalcancello, who can whip a ball in now. Rolf eventually does do it himself, and Suarez nods it into the back of the net, and we're back on the right track. You know, we're back into the game. That's what I was trying to say. And eventually, after a lot of knocking around, we do manage to get the goal. Jalcancello playing it back to Rolf, who does knock it in. Not with his head, but with his foot, actually. So we're not complaining about that, as long as it's in the back of the net. I'm not complaining at all. But, you know, I certainly thought it was on his head. And again, I say, it's because of 2D. I can't tell. So we're going into halftime just a goal down. But statistically, we're not doing too bad at all. Maybe we could get back into it. I'm going to tell them, not happy with the performance. Already thinking about it beforehand. You know, I was so good at this managerial stuff. But hopefully we can create a chance. And we do have one right now. And a good ball into the mixer does lead to a goal. And we are back on level terms very early on in the second half. And I tell you what, anything could happen from here on out. Mask, don't think that's how you pronounce it, has scored his first goal for the club. And that is a great looping header over the goalkeeper. Great ball in from halfway. And I tell you what, we could be winning this game. I mean, I'm not putting money on it. I'm definitely not putting money on it, but I'm bringing my son on. Let's see what he can do. I'm not feeling optimistic about him coming on, but I've got to have some faith. He's my son. He's my son. Come on, guys, cut him some slack. He's just a young boy. He's from a poor family. He's just a poor boy. Oh yeah, you guys know the joke. That was a terrible joke, but at least you guys got to hear me sing, and I'm sure that was an absolute pleasure for all of you. Our left back gets the ball. Oh, no, I hope he got tackled there, because if not, that was one of the worst passes I've seen anyone do in this year's Football Manager. Eventually they are in the middle, but we make a good save, and now we need to make sure that we get some control back into this game before they get back on top. But we have a corner, goes into the right area, but Dalberg does make the save, and I think this could be a counter-attack for them. Holding on to the ball for a while, eventually does clear it out, but no, we have it back. We can regroup from the back. Pearson to Rolf, who loses it. But does he get it? But no, he doesn't get it back. But we get it back eventually. And again, just a highlight that we don't need to see all of this. I'm not going to lie. Sorry, Football Manager, but I don't care. I just don't care. And we've lost it. It's going to be their chance now. See, why did I need to see all of that? I'm sorry. I just don't like making my videos excessively long. And I feel like this is an excessively long video. Well, at least it's going to be. We have another chance. If this doesn't end up in the back of the net for us or them, well, ideally for us, but for either team, I'm going to be quite mad. I want to see key highlights. Okay, it does go into the back of the net. I'm kind of regretting saying that. I didn't want to see it go into the back of the net. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't win. I can't win with this game, can I? I'm so hard to please. I apologise, you guys. Harkin putting a good ball into the middle, and this goal scoring machine for us does have a very good gap to put it in between the defenders, and maybe I can do some tactical changes, and maybe we can get back into this one. We made one switch, and that was Hack coming on for Sigurdsson, not playing well on his debut, so he has to come off, and now we are on the ball, hopefully creating an opportunity, and we are knocking it around very well. Suarez going in behind like he loves to do, and he puts it into the back of the net. like he loves to do. 3-3 on the scoreline, and that is Ferrari's first goal. Well, actually, that's not what I meant to say at all. Second assist is what I was trying to say of the game, and Suarez's second goal, going around the goalkeeper as he loves to do, as I said before. And we are back on level terms, but they are coming straight back at us from the kickoff. Delberg playing it out from the back like I taught them to do, but we get the ball back. Rolf playing it to Pearson, and now Suarez. Oh, I thought Suarez was in. No, he's in again. Ferrari with a great ball. Suarez, mate, I thought you could do it within the first few minutes within the next few minutes after scoring. Gosh, it's not good. It's not good, is it, guys? As far as my videos go, talking has not been my strong suit lately. So again, apologies. There's so many apologies in this episode. 10 more minutes to go. Can we see a highlight? I want to go positive, but I can't bring myself to do it because at the end of the day, I mean, a draw is a good result away from home against a side a lot higher than us. I'm going to ask them to show some passion if we see a highlight in the next few minutes. I'm not going to complain, but if we don't, I'm not going to complain either. It looks like we're not going to see anything. The clock runs down. 4 minutes of additional time is well up, and we end the game 3-3. A very exciting affair, very exciting few games, and we have done a really good job to come back and salvage a draw. But with time in mind, that is where I'm going to end this episode, where we are 11th place. Not bad. 4 points from 2 games. If you told me I could get those wins and draws, I certainly wouldn't complain. So hopefully we can kick on from there and get some more wins in this month. But either way, make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you want me to do about the uploading schedule. Do you want me to upload 5 times a week or 7 times a week? Genuinely tell me what would be better for you guys. Be harsh, be mean, don't care about my personal life. I want to know. I'm probably going to end up doing 5 times a week regardless, but I just really want to know what you guys think of the situation. But as always, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't miss the next episode, which I'm not sure when it will be out. Could even have 2 days off, which I again have to apologize for. But either way, I'll see you all later.